So we're stood in the family kitchen, the turret of the family kitchen, and the steel work now above us has been replaced. We're actually now going to be removing this lintel. We've got to have some discussions with Shalom and David about how they'd like to finish the turret area. We have some vague ideas of how we're going to do that, whether they want to keep it into a circle as you look up, whether the turret's going to be finished sort of like an ice cream cone, or will it be finished like a 50p piece? So they have some decisions to make that way. And obviously our next steps is going to be the removal of this really rotten lintel.
I might need a pro bomb. I'm going to grab one.
So I've just bumped into Raymond, and I thought I'd take the chance to have you introduce yourself to the camera, if that's okay with yourself.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So Raymond, could you tell the viewers at home what your trade is to begin with?
My trade's a carpenter joiner.
A carpenter joiner. And what have you found to be the best part about working at Knockderry?
It's probably a variety of work. So one week we could be doing finishings, which includes doors, facings, door frames. Next week you're doing roughing, which includes joists, roofs, etc. So it's interesting.
A little bit of everything, let's be honest.
Basically, hi.
Jamie, would you mind telling everybody what your name is, what your trade is, and what's been the best part and sort of one of the challenging parts of working at the castle?
Well, my name's Jamie, I'm a joiner at trade, and probably the biggest challenge about working here at the castle is getting these floor joists into position, manoeuvring them, trying to find ways to get them into the castle. And probably the best thing about working here is just the challenges in general.
Yeah. It's a lot of challenges, isn't there?
Aye,
Getting them, they don't fit round doorways, these joists.
No.
Yeah, nah, definitely a hard job.
Steps in, stepping in on the other flat is different. The different steps.
Tell you what to do. Drop on the floor.
This was all brought on because of that one timber being rotten, and it just let everything get opened up to see what we've got. And whenever Shalom and David have seen this, they've actually decided that they want to highlight the work that's went into this turret. So we're in the decision just now of whether to have it hexagonal or hexagonal-ish with all the beams, or to make hoops out of plywood. And if we do the hoops and plywood in different sizes, we could make it smooth like an ice cream cone all the way up there. Both will look stunning, and we're just discussing this now. The stonework has got an offset against the timbers, so we're discussing how we're going to bring the framework up and put hidden lighting at the back of the stonework, shining up into the ice cream cone, and just whereabouts the ceiling ends and starts.
There is a chandelier going in there.
And that's even better because they can have the options. If they've got a chandelier hanging there, they can actually light that without it being on. It'll sparkle in a different way.
Yep. So the decision is whether we keep it smooth or more like a 50p piece.
Yeah. And I say just that, and onto that we're coming back into this beam because of the shape we're left with the steels.
But it's
We'll have
amazing.
the ceiling with a different shape in it.
But it's amazing. Can you remember day one in here?
Yeah.
There was a little bit of damage to some cornice work right where that steel beam is. And Andy took down the cornice work, and we just seen an obscene amount of rot. And here we are now, stood in a bare empty room because of all the rot. There was nothing. Everything was rotten.
Everything's absolutely shot.
This is the first one you opened, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the very first job.
And obviously with the water coming in the back of that chimney, it's rotted out this lintel, but it rotted out a third of the ceiling.
Yep. All these beams have been sitting in acros since day one. We had to build a whole new structure because it took the floor out as well.
Yep.
The floor had been rotted out at the end, so we had to rebuild the floors. It's all coming back together now. You can actually see it taking shape, and it is starting to make sense. I think whenever you see this as a finished room, with the shape of the ceiling we're discussing, and then this open turret going in, I think it'll look a stunning room.
Come on, Andy. No Don't be beaten by a bit of rock.
Sorry about that.
Pick him up in a minute. Might have been a bit faster actually, so handy.
You can actually still smell that. Still smell the pine in that timber. That's the hardest bit. Right, okay.
Get a shot at the end of that, and there's nothing left.
Right into it, man.
Got to put a section through that. Right, let's give it a...
There, man, forget it done.
How heavy is it?
It's not going to be...
I don't think it's as heavy as it looks, to be honest, but there's a bit of weight on it. But
We'll get the scaffold closer.
Go on, go on. So go on. Coming out.
Back, tighten this one up higher. Right. Okay.
Right heads. You watch the stone loose up on that corner.
Is it?
Yep. Just keep it. Right. What you got?
You go that way a bit there.
I out that way like that.
Lift your end up a wee touch higher.
Got some extra bodies, Andy.
Not bad.
I just need to go towards you in there so I can start dropping the foot.
I just need to watch it and then when I grab, if I go any further that way.
I'm going to land on that. Right, I'm going to land on this bit here. I'm going on top of the scaffold. Right, okay. Roll your end in, Jimmy.
Right, go towards you in it.
2 seconds, once we get that board onto there, we'll be able to... You can leave it on the head if you want.
Right, just keep going.
And you actually push down a wee bit there. Put your weight on. No, right, that's what you do.
See your ankle.
I can start dropping it down now.
Take it back. Aye. Right, okay, that's what I'm looking for. You can drop your head down a wee bit.
What'd you get in the inside of the water?
I've got that, right.
Jimmy, you've got it. Oh, this way.
Right, you ready?
Aye.
Want me up there with you, Andy? Alright, now.
Right.
Break it back and it's in the middle.
Let's go kick that end up first.
Right, how do you...
You cut a bit of that off and got it in a big block of red and say that's what came out the original garden. Like that rotten bit.
Make a weight of all that.
We'll have a look at that now though. Up into the door. Aye.
Press that back.
Fucking in anyway. Ran out now. There we go.
Still going.
Still going in there, look. Better, Raymond.
Well, it shows you what that does to the timber, eh?
That's still going in a good bit.
Yeah. Close in on it, look through.
Trying to put it over to the light.
That's amazing, isn't it?
I light at the end of the tunnel.
So, as you've seen, the lads have very carefully and gently removed this pine lintel. As you'll see, there's a lot of rot within this turret, this lintel. They've cut the end off of it, and as you can see, looking at this, it's full of the old square nails that used to be used. And we really want to keep it, we really want to repurpose it. So we're actually looking for some ideas as what we could do with what's left, what we could make, something to display, or maybe even just to have an actual use for it would be great. So if you have any ideas, let us know. If you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe and help support and let us know what we're going to do with this lintel.